My dear students of grade 10, welcome back to my English class once again. It's RK English YouTube channel. So, students, today we are at unit number 11. It's ethics and morality. And today we are here to discuss about the exercises of reading fast, wisdom of little girl. So, this is the topic and this is the text of exercises which we are going to discuss in this video today. So here we start the exercise number A. It's replace the words or phrases in red in sentences below with the correct words from the box. So students, you are given few words here like finery, folly, laces, laces, rejoicing, abusing, fancy, cheap, and scramble. And these are the words that you have to use here. The words that I have underlined in red color, and you have to replace these words with these given words. So I have solved all the sentences in next piece. So and I have a quick look at the answer. Students, here is the solution of exercise A. Yes, first one that the women were dressed in their best clothes to go to the party. So write an appropriate word is first is lascivious and the second is finery. These two words we have replace best clothes with these two words. One is lascivious and the finery. Second, do you sometime imagine of living in a luxurious house? So here is the answer. Do you sometime fancy? I have replaced imagine with the word fancy. Fancy, in of living in a luxurious. And next one, when Sheila was chased by a dog, the word is here managed to quickly climb onto the wall. So what I have used here, the right word is scramble, quickly onto the wall. So these are the words that I have underlined in red color. Okay, all these are the solution of the exercise A. You can write from here, student. Now we have next exercise B number exercise. Move to that one. In exercise B, students, we have to choose the correct alternative to complete the sentences. Uh, so here, students, you have to choose the correct alternative or option, and three options are here given here. One is first one, two little girls were dressed in new frock probably because dot dot. So right answer is second one. They had to go to church. That's why they were wearing dressed white dress. Okay, dressed in a frock probably, maybe not sure. And B, when Malasha was going to splash into the puddle, then what happened? So here is the answer. The Akula asked Malasha to take off her shoes and stockings before going. So this is the answer, and that I have found in the text. And see, while running home, the girls were caught by you know uh, Achille mothers. So this is the right one. And next one, D number. Now D, Achille's mother dot dot. So was able to calm down the crowd, and she was able to calm down the crowd. And E number, while the men were busy fighting to two girls dot dot. What was the right one? Played a game together. The two girls played a game together. And the final F number at the end, the men dot dot men were guilty of their deed. So all this exercise that we have solved, okay, students, you must know about the text first, before solving exercise, all this exercise. So for that, you must go through the paragraph and read carefully. Only then you will be able to, knowing all these answer. So C number, we have questions, answer, and the question. And here we start now, and I have written all the answer of these question. And now have a quick look at the answers of these question. Move to the next page. Students, these are the answer of exercise C number, and so I have written all the answer of these questions from first A to up to G number. First one is how were the girls, dressed? Answer is that the both girls were wearing new frocks. One girl wore a blue frock and the other wore a yellow print frock that both had red, kerchiefs on their heads. In the B number, where did the girls begin to play? And answer is the girls started to play in a lane between two homesteads where a large puddle had formed from the dirty water running through the farmyards. C number, why did Ayaklia get angry with Malasha? So why did she get angry? And the answer is Ayakla, she became angry with the Malasha because Malasha splashed water onto Alexa's frock when they were moving towards each other through the puddle. D number, why did the crowd gather in the street? Answer is the crowd gathered in the street because the girl's mother had an argument, and the fight between all these people now because of this people came to see him. People came to see them. And E number, how did Akela's grandmother try to calm down the crowd? So how did she manage to calm down the crowd? And answer is she grandmothers, her grandmothers try to make the crowd calm and appeal to them that it was a time for rejoicing, not for quarreling and fighting. This is how she managed to calm down the crowd. If number, why are the girls called wiser than men? Why? What was the reason behind calling them wiser than men? They are called wiser than men because while the men were fighting and the women were arguing, the girls had solved their own dispute. And both agreed to forget the past and ready to rejoice again. And they had forget all the things that happened between two, okay? And that's why they are wiser than the men. And G number, what lesson do you learn from the story? What did you get from the story and the lesson and the moral? And here the answer is we learn from the story is that children can be wiser than adults. Yes, of course, students, children can be wiser than adults. Children can't be wrong every time. As the children tends to forgive, forget, and find joy, but adults are completely different from the children. So this is all about our exercise C number. Now students, we have next one, that is number D. Move to the D number exercise. So here students, in D number exercise, you have to remember and think about that incident happened, same kind of incident that happened to you, okay? When you are, when you are a child, and when you remember a similar incident that happened during your childhood. So during your childhood, if this kind of incident that we study in our text, and if it happened to you, then you can write and discuss in your class. So if you have any incident like this, you can write about that and discuss with your class. So this is your task, students. Now move to the next pronunciation, and pronunciation. After pronunciation, we have So in pronunciation, students, you have to do yourself. You have to do practice pronouncing the words accurately, and for that you can have the audio clip of these words. Okay, so that's you have to do yourself first, and where you have to put stress and where you don't have to put stress. That's you all can know about having audio from the any Google or somewhere, so you can have from there. So this is your task again. Now we have speaking. Now speaking, exercise A, youth club president is talking for its member. Agreement to her plan to raise a fund. Act out the conversation in three. So here are three conversation out. Conversation in threes that we are going to discuss or study, and that we are going to solve also. So here we have exercise. Now first is we have conversation first. President, well everyone, do we all agree that we will conduct a fair or raise a fund? And Surya, and second, yes I agree we need some fund to manage price and all. And Surya, he agrees on that, but Asmita, I know she doesn't agree on this because she said that not all students might spend their money on fare, and we should find other option too. So this is the way you can make conversation of three students in exercise. This is the example that you have studied, and in exercise B you have to do yourself. And here is the sentence uh, a number. The head teacher is trying to make students agreement on conducting extra class for students. So how can you make this conversation? And the teacher, okay. And second, have a look at the answer first. Here I have written all the conversation. The first one, the head teacher is trying to take students agreement on conducting extra classes. So your head teacher is going to have extra classes for the students. Then you have to make a conversation between three, among three. So first one, head teacher, well students, are you ready for extra class that we are going to conduct very soon? Now then Manish, I think taking classes can be helpful in getting good marks in the exam. It means Manish agrees on having the extra classes. Now third person, and Mahesh, you are right, but every student can afford. I think there should be can't. There should be can't afford. So students, you have to correct here. But Mahesh, you are right. But every students cannot afford fee for extra classes. This doesn't suit to everyone. So Mahesh, he doesn't agree on extra classes, and in his opinion that every students cannot afford extra fees for the extra classes. But in second conversation, Manish, he agrees on that, and that it can be helpful in getting good marks in the exam. So this is the first one. And the next B, Jew manager, listen everyone, do you all agree on adding a line in Jew? So what exactly is the conversation here that we are going to do? That Jew manager says, listen everyone, and that do you agree all? Do you all agree on adding a line in Jew? Okay, a line in our Jew, and they are going to add some lines in their Jew. And the manager is asking or requesting to its committee member. So you have to make another three conversation in three. And second is Rita, sure this is a great idea, and this will surely attract many tourists to the zoo. And she agrees that if they add more and more line, okay, in their zoo, it will surely going to attract the tourist. And then Sita, and I think before implementing this idea, or management should fulfill its criteria. Yes, another, she says that if they are going to implement all these idea in to their zoo, and before this they have to fulfill the criteria. C number, the chairperson of your ward wants all of you to participate in cleanliness campaign. So here is the cleanliness campaign, and that are and chairperson of your ward going to have, and the chairperson wants all of you to participate in that campaign. So here I have made the conversation. First chairperson, well, are you all ready to participate in cleanliness campaign? And Rahul, yes, we all are ready to participate. Mohan, me also, as it's our moral duty and everyone should take part in. Yes, in this conversation, and nobody, is denying, about to participate in the campaigning in this campaign, because it's the moral duty and the duty of each and every citizen of a country to make the country and city neat and clean. And now the number monitor, the class monitor is here, is asking all friends to make a job chart and follow it. So now the class monitor, and who is asking the students or friend, to make a job chart and follow it. So here is the conversation. Monitor, what is your idea about making a job chart and follow? Now monitor is asking to their friends. Then Mira says, I think this is a good idea and this will help students in managing their task properly. Yes, absolutely, she is right about this idea of chart making. And the Sita, I think it will work only if all students follow these rules. Yes, she is also right that if all the students follow these rules and the charts rule, then only it can be fruitful, or it will work. Last one, the English teacher wants all the students to make a good presentation in class at regular interval. So students, here is we have last one, and here is English teacher, and who wants all the students to make a good presentation in the class at regular interval. So here is the conversation. Teacher, well, students, at regular interval we are going to conduct a good presentation in our class. And the Ram, great sir, it will help us improving our communication skill. And he agrees that it will really going to help them in improving their communication skills and vocabulary as well. And this is what Ram says. And the Mohan, last one, it can be productive one if all the students remain present in the class. So this will work only if the students remain present all the time. They won't be absent. So it's all about your speaking exercise B, students. Now move to the next exercise that we have. Let's have a look. Now here we have students grammar 1 and exercise B, and that is transform the following sentence into negative. So we have affirmative sentence, simple sentence we can say. You have to change into negative one. A negative sentence, First one, my sister lives with my parents. So you have to change into negative one. And my sister doesn't. Only you need to use does not live with my parents. Why does not? Because my sister is a singular subject. With singular we always use does not, and with plural we use do not. Students, the rule about the present simple tense, present tense of course, and this is a negative, we use does not. Now B, Mariam knows the answer, well, again present simple tense. So here again, Maria as singular subject. Again, Maria does not know the answer. Again, present simple. I want to see. I want to leave now. I don't want to leave now. We always use I and plural with, we always do with I in the plural form of subject. D number, Anusha agrees with me. Again, agrees, yes. B5, because of the Anusha is a singular subject. Again, Anusha doesn't agree with me. Now, E number, the boy killed the cockroach with his shoes. Boys didn't kill. Killed here is a past indefinite. This is B2. Killed. So whenever we have to make a negative in past, we use always did not. The boy did not kill the cockroach with its shoe. F number, his father recognized me at once. Yes, again recognized. Bob too. Again did not. His father did not recognize at me. He apologized for his misconduct. Again, Bob too. He did not apologize for his misconduct. He ate. Again, ate. Bob too. Ate. He didn't eat a few mangoes. Again, Bob too. We sold a little honey. We did not sell much money. One thing, students, whenever while making and changing a negative one, okay, whenever we use did not, the verb we always use verb one, okay, we don't use verb two. For example, he ate a mango, he ate a few mango. What in negative we can see, he did not eat, okay, here we use eat while doing negative in past tense. So this is, you have to remember. The rich are sometimes happy. The rich are not, because here is present simple. That's why are not always happy. Kanchan frequently visit me. So here visits me. It's a present indefinite simple one. So again, we can use while making. Sometimes we have to use adverb. Rarely, often, usually. So all these the verb adverb we can use that shows also negative one. Shailesh, yes, Kanchan really visits me means she doesn't she doesn't visit me every time, but she really visits me. It shows that. It's a Shailesh bought several books. Again, bought. Shailesh didn't buy a few books. Garima let me use her toilet. Garima didn't let me use her toilet. So I think there is a confusion, student, but there should be don't. I think Garima doesn't let me, but I have written didn't. Yes, I think there should be Garima doesn't let me use her toilet. So you can correct, students. N number, all of them can help her. Yes, you can write none of them can help her. So this is all about your grammar exercise B. Now we have next one, that is C number. Now exercise C from grammar part. Complete the following sentences choosing the correct form of verbs in the bracket. So you have to choose the right verb from the bracket to fill the blank. And a number of soldiers injured in the war. Injured, the past form of verb, that is a number of war. Okay, the number of soldiers were injured in the verb. This is the passive form. And B number, the number of Deceased soldier dot dot not stored in the record book. Again, it's stored, okay, not in the record book. Now move to the next. C number, a pack of lions dot dot approaching the camp. Yes, the pack of lion. Here is loins, okay? With loins, we don't use was is a singular form, used with the singular form of subject, and is also used with a singular subject. So here loin, that's why we are going to use war. The lions were approaching the camp. Again, D number, his pants torn during the match. Again, pants during the match. It means when he played the match, at the time his pants, you know, got torn. So that's why we use war. The truthful dot dot always trustworthy, and this is a universal truth. We always use are. The truthful are always trustworthy. And to cry, never the solution to any problem. The cry is never, okay, singular. The cry is never the solution of any problem. Here, H number, here dot dot the tomb of Albert Einstein. Here lies the tomb of Albert Einstein. In a tomb, you can see it's a like of statue type which is built above the graveyard. Whenever a body of the person is buried under the ground, above them we build a tomb like a statue. Now, I number. This is I number, students. Here, I number. Either she or her friend was is responsible for this accident. Yes, either she or her friend are here. There are two subjects, she or her. Are responsible for accident. So here we are indicating two subject, he or she. There are plural form of subject. That's why we are using are. And J number, none under the sun dot dot none are under the sun. All that is not gold. It's again universal truths, proverb. All that glitters is not gold. Means all the shining things cannot be gold. I number, everything dot dot fine when it's done correctly. Everything is fine when it's done correctly in present form of verb. I number, either the sculptures or the painting that dot are in museum today were in the museum today. Each of the dancer, twirls brilliantly. Neither she nor I am getting lunch too. Okay, special. So this is all about your exercise C. We have last one, that is writing part 1. In writing, you might have read or heard some moral story. Write your favorite. Yes, students, in this exercise, you only need to choose your favorite story of your choice. You can write about them, and you can write in your own way, students. So I have written in my own way. So have a look at the story. So students, so this is the story. This is the story, student, which I like most, and I have studied many times. And story of ant and the grasshopper. So I think, students, most of you have known the story of this ant and grasshopper, where ant is very laborious and a hard-working one. On the other hand, grasshopper was very lazy, and he used to spend whole day, sitting on grass and singing and playing guitar. So this is the story. And what happens, students, during the summer time, the ant used to collect and store the foods for the winter time. But on the other hand, the grasshopper didn't do anything, and he didn't walk, and When the winter came, the grasshopper, and one day he saw that ant was drying his grain, and he asked. Then the grasshopper went to ant and asked for some grain, and then the ant replied that he didn't. He couldn't, he would not give him any grain because he didn't do anything, and this is, he had wasted his time. The grasshopper wasted his time in unproductive activities. Finally, and the grasshopper and felt his mistake that he was wrong. So this is a short story I have written. So you can write in your own way also. So what is the moral I have written? So always students, we have to, identify the opportunity. Opportunity doesn't come, doesn't knock every time, and the opportunity always comes once, that we have to, if you open the door, then it will walk. If you don't open, opportunity is keep knocking at your door and you are not opening the door, it means it will go to another one. So that's why we never miss the opportunity that we have. So here is the moral: make the best use of each and every opportunity whenever you have a chance, students, because the opportunity never knocks again and again. Okay. So students, this is all about our exercise of reading one on unit 11. And very soon, students, I'll be back again with the new exercise or new text explanation. And one thing, students, I have to tell you that students, it takes a lot of time and hard work to make to prepare all the content and the videos. So, students, if you feel that this video is helpful or knowledgeable or some fruitful, then you can subscribe my channel. And if you have any comment, any suggestion, then you can write in my comment box. That I always look for your feedback. So with that, students, here I come to end of this today's video, and see you in the next video, students. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice day.